you.
Every time she removes my smoke with rock shards again. Oh, it's just the replay from Kingpin. There we go.
They gotta no. Okay, if they're gonna do the replay from Kingpin, they've gotta do MSB Cheesy. If you're gonna watch any set from that tournament, make it that one.
Don't ever watch that set.
That
actually.
set is so
Don't
funny.
ever watch it.
It is awesome.
It's terrible.
That
It's like the worst thing ever.
The crack ditto of all time. Anyway, she's gonna be fighting Danzello, so a little bit of a.
I think you are wrong.
Never mind. She's not gonna be fighting anyone.
Yes.
She is gone. Goodbye forever.
Goodbye
this is Y
forever.
versus Danzello.
Goodbye, Julie. Hello, Y.
Which actually makes more sense, honestly. But yeah.
Yeah,
not as much of an original conflict. I mean, Cheesy's not really interested anymore, but she was for a very long time.
Yeah, it's true. We have this one I'm very interested to see. So Y is one of the best Ranos for sure. But he has this weird tendency to lose at like 13th or 17th, even though he has stuff like a third at Big House, right? And so we've recently seen, like, what did he get at? I think he got 17th at Heatwave, losing to
He lost to Embad, yeah. Embad was did way better than anyone expected to.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, including Embad probably.
And we've already established in this season that Danzello can really make it happen.
Yeah. I mean, Elkies is still, hasn't gone to that many tournaments, but I'd say is a top 10 contender this season.
She has quite good results for sure. But like that's a high caliber of player that Danzello has proven that he can take out.
Totally be, yeah.
And Y is in that same caliber. So I'm actually very interested to see how this goes.
There's a lot of ways this one could go down, and I'm not sure if this is winners finals of the pool or if this is still like the second to last set, because this might be a best of 3.
This should
I think it might actually be best of 3.
There's no way. No, Y is definitely a 1 seed of pool. He's got to be. I mean, we'll find out in a second, but still.
Maybe. It's actually really hard to tell, because checking the time, I mean, if this is best of 3, it's going to be the last best of 3.
Yeah.
Going to be, I guess we'll see in a second.
It still says best of 3.
Best of 3? Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. That's tough.
Yeah. I would expect this to be like winners finals of a pool, honestly.
That's honestly really tough, yeah.
But,
Oh, it's best of 5. Okay, yeah.
It is best of 5. There we go.
Okay, that does honestly make sense. Yeah, I can totally see why being first seed of the pool.
Yeah.
It's just hard to say. I mean, there's been a lot of players that have been a little inconsistent with like some crazy brackets and some less crazy ones, and Y is kind of in that boat.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this one is also particularly interesting because Danzello has all the Rano practice you could ever want in the world.
That's true. Tri-State's got a lot of Ranos. Used to have even more, but even still, you know.
Tri-State used to be responsible for like half of the top 50 Ranos.
Yeah, I think at one point it had like 4 out of 10 Ranos on the PR, and you can see Dan so ready for everything Y wanted to do with that recovery. And just ending it with an up strong, taking that first stock.
Look at that.
With very little resistance, honestly. 5% is not a lot.
No, I mean, he is completely lapped Y in percent at this point. And especially with Fire going, it's only going to keep getting higher. This is another matchup where I feel like the edge of the stage is going to be so massively important here. Because they're both going to be trying to keep the other out as long as they can. You're going to see a lot of things like you're seeing already a lot of needles and late nair to try and poke Danzello off stage.
Right.
But Danzello's just kind of dodging and weaving, but couldn't quite get out of that confirmed there.
Yeah, able to not fall down 2 stocks, but still very much at death percent, and that's going to be it right there. Up tilt fair. Dan's with a full stock lead going into Y's last stock. This is looking really solid for game 1.
Yeah, this is definitely the way you want to start the set. Oh, man, and it might get even sweeter from here. Oh, eating that back air out of the disadvantage, though.
Yeah.
This is where Y is super scary. He doesn't drop these. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, oh, there it is. And it's just looking so close to getting back on stage, but that's how Y gets you. You cannot let your guard down.
Yeah, that's a really common tactic, too.
No,
oh, my
that
heart.
was so close to just being in the game, but that small little timing error might end up being extremely costly. These needles limiting Danzello's options so much.
He has nothing. He has no air dodge.
Is going to... No, good tech.
Yeah, those were fantastic, amazing, beautiful techs.
But, like, realistically, both these players are working on, like, one more mistake. I think next neutral win just straight up wins.
Oh, maybe.
No way! Well, I didn't lie. I didn't lie.
You didn't lie. You did not lie.
Technically speaking. Oh, that's a bit of a heartbreaker right there. Dan's... That's always really rough, too, because sometimes you just kind of have that feeling where, like, you had your chance there with that lead to take that game, maybe get on a good foot. But then after that, it's just... You kind of get worried. Am I going to get another chance like that? Big comfort stage for Dan's here. Really good on Frozen.
Yeah, this is a stage I'm a little scared of if I'm either of them, though, because especially Y's going to be looking to top plant camp a lot. I think that was almost certainly a misinput, the bubble there, but Y's going to be able to use these top plats to great effect to camp out the Zetterburn on stage, and also he's going to be able to use it to help recover a lot easier than the Zetterburn's going to. On the flip side, though, you have a character like Zetter who, on stage, can convert off this center platform up to the top one so easily.
Yeah, and he's going to kill you super early. Despite the stage coming fairly large blast zones, you know, so you're still dying near the top pretty early.
Zetterburn doesn't really care about blast zones, to be honest.
He really doesn't.
Yeah. He sets you on fire, he upstrongs you, it's lights out. Ooh.
But so far, Y doesn't have to really worry. I mean, if you're not getting on fire, then who cares, right?
Yeah, you really don't. Ooh. Still sitting at 118. Next strong attack is likely going to kill, but we are off stage again. Danzello using everything already. That is terrifying.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Getting the reversal.
Gatling gonna seal the deal.
And Y is so terrifying on here. I mean, he's just... I feel like the execution has just ramped up since the first stock, right? Like, we saw the first stock, and it was a little bit shaky for him, got basically 0 to death by Danzello. And now, I mean, he is not stopped, like, at all.
Yeah, I can't disagree at all. It's just really good.
Oh.
Oop, such a good waveland down tilt there. Wasn't able to get anything off of it, but still so consistent with those punishes.
Yeah, Danzello is really, really having a lot of trouble on the side of the stage here, which is like I was talking about. I mean, Y is just doing an amazing job of shoving him off stage, and I think not only is forcing Danzello to use a lot of his resources, but also taking advantage of the fact that Danzello's kind of using them really early when he doesn't always need to. Back here, going to send off again. Still living, but just barely.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that is tough, because like it kind of looked like Zetter just went right on top of Rano, but no, the down B not going to hit.
Yeah, it's such a tough position there to recover on that stage too. The way Y was playing it, because he sits on that top platform, or he sits right under it, right? And he has the needles to cover everything diagonally, stop any of your high mix-ups, and if you come straight at him, he can just fair you. And if you go up to the top platform, he can just super jump up there and cover it super easily. It is really, really tough.
Most characters don't have the luxury of doing that so easily. It's mostly just like air characters, but no, not Rano. Rano can just zoop right up.
Yeah, that's true. Rano could be an air character.
Maybe. If he really wanted to be.
If he wanted to be. He could put his mind to it.
Yeah.
There we go. Into game 3. Hopefully not the last game if you are a Danzello fan. Okay, off to a solid start right now. Really needs to make this count. He just cannot make a mistake, and he's not. He's just didn't.
No mistakes there. But again, we've seen this story play out game 1. It's going to be a matter of, is it going to happen again?
Absolutely. I feel like this has really just truly been the story of whoever wins neutral first takes that stock. I mean, these two have been so ridiculously oppressive in their punishes and edge guards.
Yeah.
But I feel like Y is just exploiting it a little bit harder.
But so far, Dan's really trying to make sure this game stays in his favor. Going up 2 stocks to 1 here. Completely uncontested. Oh. Never mind. I will stop talking now.
They're just trying to make us both eat our words.
Seriously.
Okay. I love the back off from Dan's. He really did not want to get caught by that slingshot Nair, which would have led into so many terrible, terrible things. Yeah.
We got a little tech chase going from Danzello, putting Y off stage, but not able to keep him there.
Oh, that's terrifying. He was waiting. Ran into the up B, though, luckily for Dan's. Uh-oh.
Huge weight on that aerial tongue. That was really smart.
Yeah, I'm happy to see him waiting for it, and it was also really smart of Y to recognize, okay, this missed. If I go on stage, I'm a dead man. Oh, great catch with the plat movement. And going ultra deep for that fair, too, even though it's not going to kill.
But
Beautiful. That one definitely will.
That was an incredible game from Dance, and that really just shows you what he's capable of when all the pieces align. And to be honest, they don't always align. I mean, that's just how it is with this game.
It's true.
You know, very few players can make it happen that consistently. But Dan's, I mean, this isn't unwinnable. You know, it's going to be really hard, but it's not unwinnable.
And if you're like, that's the momentum shift you really need to come back from a 2-game deficit like that. I think this is a stage that's going to help both of these players a lot. I'm a little bit scared because we've seen how good Y is at covering everything, but there are going to be some extra mix-ups, especially for the Zetterburn, that they're gonna be a little tough to deal with.
Yeah.
You have a lot more to think about on this stage. Uh-oh. Oh my god.
Huge weight, killing sub 100. Dan's getting a nice start here.
I swear sometimes he just sets a random egg timer to a different number every time he holds it down strong and then just lets it go. So you can never guess when he's actually going to do it.
Yeah. It's a huge risk taker.
Like that.
Oh my. That was terrifying. Did not work out in his favor that time though. Y gonna take that stock, try to keep things a little even.
The problem with the big swing is you also get a big miss.
Uh-huh. Yeah, big miss.
Oh,
and
he
now,
used his wall jump.
Yeah, the pendulum might be swinging right back in Y's favor. This is starting to look a little brutal. Just one of those edge guards, you cannot do much of anything. No resources.
Oh, Y actually dropping it went too far down.
Yeah.
That is a godsend for Danzello.
Yeah, as he picks up that kill. This is up in a very tiny lead here. You know, there's a ton of ways for Y to even this back up, but for the time being, he hasn't.
I think the scary part, like you say tiny lead, but against Zetterburn, I mean, because he can convert to a kill from 0 so easily, it's like, is it really a tiny lead?
Well, it's building into a much bigger lead. This is looking a little dire for Y. We might very well see a Game 5 here.
Oh, man. Yep, the Zetter flip going to be caught with an up strong, but he's just going to do it to him.
Yeah, just throw your own up strong out. You know, both of them incredibly good moves. Lots of kills to be sealed out. Yeah. Even if in different ways.
We haven't seen this DI out adaptation from Y yet. Because the way you avoid that Nair up strong is by DIing as far out as you can as soon as you get hit by the Nair.
And granted, you know, that can be scary for a character like Rano, super light off the sides, a lot more than you'd think. But
absolutely.
You just got to do it, you know. It's die or maybe die.
For sure. I like this counter pick, again, for both these characters. I feel like they like so much of the same stuff that it's like, it's really going to be who utilizes the aspects of the stage better.
Yeah, I mean, not only that, I honestly think neither of these characters really has like a truly bad stage. Especially Zetter, they're just both fundamentally so solid.
Yeah, for sure. I think in this matchup in particular, though, you really don't care for FD.
No
way. No, you can't just SD after a comeback like that, man.
That's really tragic. And the games where Y's had the lead have been, you know, like right from the get-go, they were pretty dominant.
Yeah, that was
well, game at least.
Y is incredible at playing with the lead for sure.
Yeah.
And that is just so damn unfortunate for Danz. But he's not going to let it keep him down. He's already actually winning a lot of neutral interactions.
Gets the snipe with the fireball and completely throws off the pace of Y's recovery. This is, again, you know, not like dead even, but Dan's back in this game for sure.
Oh, managing to sneak back on stage, and the... Oh, I was about to speak too soon.
Yeah.
All right, Y maintaining his full stock lead here, but as we've seen, it is so easy for that kind of thing to evaporate. Okay, okay, okay. The Nair catching Dan's.
Yeah. Okay, there's a Gatling.
That's the thing about Zetterburn. He can just kind of do it to you.
Really
this
can.
Is terrifying for both of these players. My heart would be pumping out of my chest.
Yeah, oh, that is so far off stage. No air dodge from the Zetterburn.
No air dodge is brutal. It means you can't get past any of these without taking at least some sort of hit. That was definitely a Dacus.
Probably, yeah. But the dash attack did not come out.
Ooh, he's looking.
Oh my. Fair.
No
That
way.
almost killing. And Danz has an opportunity for a ledge trap here. These ledge traps can become kills if the stars align.
Oh, we've got the bubble coming out. Y still has air dodge. She finally burned it. No, the F-Strong. Oh my god.
And again, possibly another miss. Dacus. I'm not even sure if Dacus would have hit. Oh no!
The TI out.
And Y standing up right away. Clearly just ready to get that over with. The stress seeping out of the screen. And Y will be moving on to winner's side top 48. Dan's moving into losers.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That was
Dude, Zetter Dittos are crazy.
Zetter Dittos are crazy. And those are the type of games that you think about in your sleep, like in your nightmares.
Yeah, really.
I mean, you think about just, why did I F-Strong there? I could have had the game. Why did I F-Strong?
Literally, like, for all I know, that was supposed to be a down strong.
Yeah.
You know? That, I mean, I think a down strong would have maybe not won him the game, but it had a chance.
The F-Strong at the edge like that, it's like, that's what I was talking about with fishing for some moves like that. The F-Strong pushes you forward, and so he just overextended way too much and lost neutral
that's
for it.
desperation in the